Hello, guys. And today's subject is self hate. Self hate. What is self hate, guys? What is it? It is more than low confidence. It's consistently criticizing yourself, believing you're not good enough. A lot of my self hate comes from the fact that I look very much different from my family sometimes. And that doesn't mean I don't love my family. It just feels like there will always be that small difference that I am not completely a part of your family. But that doesn't mean they don't love me. My parents tell me on the daily basis they love me, and I love my parents. But sometimes on those bad days, on the sad days, the small moments in life, I think about, wow, I will never know my real parents because my dad died, my real dad died, and my mom and I don't ever talk. She doesn't think of me. I'm not anything to her. I'm basically dirt, you know? And yeah, but it's all, hey, that's why we fix small things. We see the things that are wrong with us a little bit and we try to fix them. Okay? Where does self hatred come from? Negative self talk, childhood trauma, consistent comparison to others, unrealistic expectation, mistakes you cannot forgive yourself for. I didn't cause myself to be adopted, okay? God did, all right? And He put me in a position where I could get adopted and get a family that loves me and cares for me and cherishes me. But sometimes I feel like I am the reason my mom doesn't love me, just me. Like, well, I am nothing, you know? And that sometimes kills me a lot. It really does. I don't know how else to sometimes fix it, but I understand that I have a mom here. I also have God. So in reality, whether you believe in God or not, I can always feel that small, warm feeling that, yo, I am still loved, right? By God, and that small feeling like, wow, I am loved by people that adopted me because they have sacrificed so much. And every time I think of my mom and dad, I think about the people that adopted me. The ones that sacrificed everything. The ones that have been through my trauma because I would yell at them, get angry, say, I hate you. I need to still be like, you're my son. I love you. I remember the first time my parents said, you're my son. I remember I came home from boarding school. It was like summer break. They said, we are your new parents. Not new parents, we are your parents. And they said I was so happy because during the majority of my life, dude, I felt like trash. And when I feel like trash, I don't show it. I distract myself. I also just want other people to smile because I know what it's like to feel like nothing. Basically hate yourself. And I don't like seeing other people, sad. So I'm that funny kid. When you're around me, you're happy. You're cheesing. You're having a good time. People have told me, Peter, being around you is fun. I love being around you. You bring me joy. You're happy all the time. Not all the time, but like you're just a funny person, a good person to be around. And a lot of these people don't know that I struggle sometimes. A lot of self-hate. I compare myself. I'm very critical about myself. I don't forgive myself for dumb things that make no sense. I really should learn to forgive myself about the fact that I am adopted. It's not my fault that my mom didn't love me. Well, I don't know why my brain thinks that. It's not my fault that I'm adopted. It's not my fault that I didn't feel like my mom didn't think she was ready or I was good enough or something like that. That's not my fault, okay? And I have to forgive myself for that. That's all right. I also would compare myself a lot. Because I am ambitious. I want to travel the world. I want to do great things. I want to just make a legacy. It also comes from like the fact that I am the only person in my family in Uganda that's ever been to the US. The only person, my generation, that will ever be in the US. And I need to sometimes make a name for myself. I need to do something. There's so much pressure sometimes and it gets crazy. I need to stop comparing myself to people, right? I need to just do me. Because I see their success and I'm like, I want this kind of success. What happens if I get that kind of success? It's not the kind of success I want, but when I see it, I want it. I want to feel loved. I want to be seen. But yet, it'll be by people that don't really care for me. right? So I got to stop doing that. I don't want what they have. I want to love me, forgive me, and I want to build something for myself that I can say I started and I did this myself, right? The way you talk to yourself matters. Be positive. All right, love yourself. Say some positive stuff in the morning. I'd be like, yo, I might not be the best right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't really say many things like I can't. I say, I'll try. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do it. My bad, coach. I'll do better. Something like that. There is no I can't. I tell my little brother, especially in sports, you can't walk in with the I'm not the best. You might not be the best, but I don't want to hear it out loud. I don't want to hear it. Your brain can't tell like something about something reality. As long as you keep saying it over and over again, bro, I feel like it's gonna happen. Even sports for me, I'm a very confident person in sports. I'm a physical person. When I walk in the field, I don't care how much training you have done. I know for a fact I'm gonna get that ball. I'm gonna be better than you. I'm gonna do it over and over again. That doesn't mean that I don't put in the work. You feel me? I put in that work, boy. But it's how you talk to yourself. It shows in your confidence, so you speak, talk, everything you do. All right? Give yourself some credit, buddy. Your mistakes don't define you. I've made so many mistakes. I wish I could turn back time. Wish I could turn back time. Listen. To the good old days. When I'm gonna say something. I don't know the rest. You are not your mistakes. All right? Your mistakes are what have helped mold you, though. So, what you can do is just move on. And I know it's hard. But all you can do is write down the mistakes and be like, how can I fix this? Either fix the mistake or adapt to it or just live with it and go on with your life. All right? Challenge the lies you tell yourself. Sometimes I tell myself I am worthless. Then I just go upstairs and tell my parents, Mom, do you love me? Mom and Dad, do you love me? And they say yes. So that's where I challenge myself a lot with my self-hate because I feel worthless a lot. But I'm not. And I know that, but my brain does this. I don't know why your brain does that. But not every thought is your thought, by the way. It's a little bar to bar, though. Some demons have watched you ever since you were born, so they know what things can trigger you: fall, lust, temptation, anger. They know, bro. So whether you believe me or not, it's true. Not every thought you have is yours. Like intrusive thoughts, I don't normally think like that. So I don't know why my brain would even think to say that out loud or think that. Sorry, guys, if my cousin just called me. All right? And start treating yourself with respect. You matter too. All right? Don't treat somebody else better than you would treat yourself. Ooh, stop. Am I spitting a bar? I needed to hear that, low key. Don't treat yourself better than you would treat. Wait, don't treat somebody else better than you treat yourself. I need to work on that. Yeah. About to get myself some ice cream, treat myself a little better this week. We're going to work on these things, right? And by the way, healing takes time. You cannot rush healing, okay? Do not rush healing. Took me years to get over the fact that my mom didn't love me. But as a lady that gave up her life to take care of me and call me her son. Like, whenever I think of a mom, I think of the lady that adopted me. I can't think of anything else. It's drilled in my head that I'm loved, but there's those small moments of self-doubt. But I am loved, bro. That healing is there now, bro. I am loved. God has provided me with a family. And there's some people that are less fortunate than me. But still, guess what? You are loved by somebody and you're loved by God. And I love you, okay? Not just because you're watching my YouTube video, because you're a human with a story. And I would love to hear your story. So let me know. All right? If you're a Christian, remember this. Bring your honest thoughts to God. Stop hiding them. Okay? When you pray to God, when you speak to God, don't just be like, oh, thank you, this and that. Be like, God, sometimes I'm angry at you, Lord. I am so pissed that this happened to me. I am so hurt. I'm hurting bad, God. Help me. Like, help me. Please, Lord. Please. And sometimes you just be angry, bro. I be getting mad at God. And sometimes, bro, the terrible things that happened to me in the past, they helped me today. The person I am, I don't regret anything that's happened to me in the past, bro. It's changed me to become who I am. I am able to see pain, suffering. Some people look over it. I am aware of it. And I know how to heal from it instead of run from it. Some people run from a lot of their pain. They distract themselves with drugs, women, alcohol. Those are the biggest vices in the world right now. Or hating on other people, dude. It's a weird world we live in. Right? You may not love yourself today, but do not let today's feelings convince you that you are not worth it. Okay? This will always come up randomly, bro. Don't ever think just because you love yourself today, you're gonna love yourself tomorrow. I don't know why your brain does this, or I don't know why we do this as humans. We will love ourselves one day, and then the next day hate ourselves. We'll do so good someday, and then the second one small thing happens, we hate ourselves. It's just this down spiral. Remember, that one day doesn't define you. One bad day doesn't define you. All right? I'm counting the good days more than the bad days. And all of a sudden, all my days seem to be good. Whether something good or bad happens, it's all for the glory of God. Hey, man, I love you all life. Love yourself. Stop the self-hatred. Because you all matter. You all have a story. Sorry, guys. My nose is a little itchy. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. I love you all life. See ya.